I am here in central West Bulgaria in the Rila National Park, and I am going to explore the Rila 7 Lakes. It's a bit of a hike and quite a journey, but I'll bring you through it with all the relevant info you need. The park is open year long, and the ski lift is open from 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. 6 days a week. On the Monday, it's open from noon. To actually get into the car park, it's 5 leva, and then to use the ski lift, a return trip is 25 leva per adult. It's a bit of a discount for seniors and under 12s, but that's the current prices. I highly recommend the ski lift. It's about a 20-minute trip one way, and it saves 2 hours of hiking. If it's summer and you really are fit, go for the hike by all means, but it's 25 leva and it'll save your legs. We made it to the top of the ski lift. The elevation gain is huge. At the bottom of the car park, it's 1,600 meters above sea level. Right now, we're at 2,150 meters. And it only gets up higher. The top highest lake that we're going to is 2,500 meters. And it's going to be a long way. The full round trip, if you want to do it, is about 5 hours walking. And that's at a steady pace with time for food and just keeping it relaxed. You can do it in about 3 hours if you're a good hiker and just push through it. We're gonna see. For now, we're just enjoying the weather because it's fantastic. It is the very end of October 2022 and very warm, sunny, ideal. The trees are gorgeous, the weather is fantastic. It's not busy because it's not the winter season yet for skiing, and the summer season has passed. It's ideal right now. A few points of interest. Depending on the season, you really do need to layer up. By this I mean wear a lot of different layers: jumper, t-shirt, coat, rain jacket if you need to, that kind of thing. You may want to wear thermals as well as pants, and then warm woolly socks. The 3 quarters of the year are pretty fine. You can really get away with most things. However, in the winter season, you do need to wear proper mountain and hiking gear. It's quite important. Another thing that I've almost seen everybody carry is some sort of bag, usually a backpack. There you can store some food, you're gonna get hungry, as well as liquids, water. There is drinkable water from the streams and the area here, but filtration is advised. And food-wise, there is nowhere to buy food or throw food remains, so you bring it home with you. We're here and we've reached the top of the 7 lakes. We can see all of them. It's one of the best viewpoints here. There's 2 behind the camera and then there's 5 behind me. It's quite a stellar view. Time-wise, It took us about an hour and a half from the ski lift to the Kidney Lake, and then from the Kidney Lake to this peak it took me 40 minutes one way. I'm expecting going back towards the ski lift it'll be a bit quicker, bearing in mind it's mainly downhill. And with that, we did take a lot of photo and video breaks as well as quick stop for food. So time-wise, it's not too bad, but you do need to be able-bodied. If you want to get to this peak, it is very steep with a lot of loose rocking. I do not recommend it in wet weather, and I do not recommend it if you're not able-bodied or a bit more fragile. I hope that all of these GoPro clips have given you some kind of inclination of what to expect, especially with the walking. You can't really put the incline or the steepness on video, but it's very steep and there's a lot of loose stuff. Bring traction shoes, but they don't need to be special. Really important thing to keep in mind is that this place, Rila National Park, is one of the top attractions in Bulgaria and has huge amounts of people coming here every single day. Because of this, you do need to come here in off seasons, or you need to come here very early to have a chance of not being in queues and not having too many people everywhere. So yeah, be here early, that's my tip of the day. We have taken the red and yellow path back. This goes through the rest of the 3 lakes rather than going back the same way beside the Kidney Lake. I must stress that this path is not like the Kidney Lake path. That path is well paved and you can walk easily. This path has a lot of inclines and declines, a lot of slippery rocks and just loose stones. And at this time of the year, there's a lot of ice and water. It's a bit dangerous, and I do recommend taking the other path if you're in a bit more of a hurry or if you're not fully up for the task. It is actually quite ironic since we are in a hurry. We're trying to make our way to the last gondola. However, we had no idea that this path would be this rough and take this long. We expected it to be a similar time to the other path. And yeah, we were in for a shock. So we're now finishing up our day at the Rila Lakes. We're about to leave the ski lift and then go to our accommodation. It's been a fabulous day, very action-packed. We walked a bit around 11 kilometers, and it was a long day. We spent maybe about 5-6 hours here, and that included a lot of breaks and strolls and just going to the peak. It was a long day, very action-packed, and I'm exhausted. I do recommend this place. Keep an eye out for all my info, and till next time.